Hi, my name is Ari, and I'm very excited to bring a series based on the characters in the Jewish Bible. And we're going to start with the very first character, which is none other than God. And what we're going to be discussing is, who is God? What is God? What can we learn about him? And how are we supposed to react and interact with him? Now, I think that the very first hint we have about God in how to understand him is that the Bible itself starts with the beginning of this world. And with that detail, we're given a very great gift. If we were to be told that there were worlds and things beyond this world and before this world, we would have to do a lot of research to get an understanding of who God is. But by the very fact that the beginning starts with the beginning of this world, we're able to learn as much as we can about God from what we see within this world. Which brings me to the next point. What do we know about God? I think that the most clearest of character traits that we can know about God is that he is giving and extremely humble. If we were to look around the world and see what was prepared for us, both from the beginning of time as well as during our lifetime, we can see that God is exceedingly humble and very, very much giving. He gives us everything we need, and he barely expects anything in return. Perhaps a little bit of gratitude, some thankfulness, but God could have created an alternate world where he expected us to be his slaves and to worship him in a painful way, but yet that's not the case. We don't see or hear from him. All we see is the blessing that he bestows upon us. Now, the last thing that we know about God is that he's all about reward. If we live our life the proper way, not only are we rewarded within this lifespan by our very actions that they lead us to blessing, but additionally, in the next world to come, after we move on from this one, there is more reward waiting based on our actions. So as we move forward through the characters of the Bible, we're going to have a much better understanding of how God interacts with all these different characters by knowing that we can understand God from within the framework of this world and how he created it. We know that he's extremely giving. We know he's extremely humble. And we know that the reward that he has for us and wishes to give us is beyond our own possible imagination. And with that, I'm looking forward to the next in our series of the characters of the Bible. Thank you very much for listening.